Hello, it's Real Butler, and I will be teaching you how to use DocsPal. DocsPal is an online conversion. It's very useful. One thing I found very difficult with my multimedia endeavors is working with different files, whether they be video or audio or even image files that need to be converted in order for me to work on them in certain programs or even just to open them up. So through the web tool assignment, I knew about a couple of these, but DocsPal I wasn't quite familiar with. So when I got my hands on it, and it was pretty it was quite useful and very, as you can see, is very simple to use. The file, these sites typically don't allow you to do over 100 MB, so anything beyond that you'll probably have to pay. But this is just something easy, for teachers or just students that just want to render or convert a quick image file without going through Photoshop, without jazzing it up. Just a simple three-step process. So right here I have my Voices and Vibes logo. It's new, I know. The guy's handsome, like me, but it's a JPEG, as you can see. And well, over here we've got DocsPal open in Firefox. So the first step is locating your file. But before we go there, as you can see here under step 2, you see the conversion types. The good thing about DocsPal is that it automatically picks out the supported format for the original file that you uploaded, depending on, of course, whatever you uploaded. So that saves you the trouble of going through all these many different audio, video, Word files, so on and so forth, and even ebooks. But you do have to choose what you want to convert it to. Of course, this is an image file, so documents, video, that's useless. It even lets you render videos apparently for the Microsoft Xbox and a Sony PS3, which I just found out, along with your mobile smartphones. But we'll be working with images because it's quick, and I have fast internet, but it's easy. It's quicker to download. So, oh, and also, I believe the feature is down, but DocsPal does allow you to download YouTube videos. I do recommend that students and teachers use this site's feature if you are putting together an educational video. Of course, copyright laws, they're kind of iffy, but when it's educational, if you want to download something like Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech, or just any kind of historical event or occurrence, feel free to download it and use it for educational uses. But I tried to experiment with this earlier, but I believe it's just down, so we're just going to work with pictures. So the first step, of course, step 1, is to upload your file. So we go to Browse. All right, sorry, my desktop top is rather junky. Luckily, it's not hard. It's not too hard to find a file. Okay, as you can see, it's a JPEG. Okay, of course, open. And as you can see, it already picked out that it was a JPEG, the original format. That's good. Oh, another thing before I forget, there's also an option if you are doing a favor for someone, or if you need this same converted file for yourself and another person needs it. It gives you the option to include a download link to your email address. I'm sorry, so you can send it to another user. And here we go. We have our list of images. It automatically picks out what you can convert this file into. So we have the bitmap, we have a GIF, ICO, JP2, a PNG, a TIFF, and a TGA. We're just going to go with PNG because, TIFF, that's like for newspaper layout, and I can do without laying out a newspaper. I did that for 2 straight years, but we're going to go ahead and go with this ping here. Okay, and I'm not really interested in sending a download link because it pops up right here. So we go to convert, and as you can see, it was rather quick. Of course, you click right here, it says success. We all love success. That's why we're in this program. Then we go to OK. Okay. Show in Finder. Not that you can tell the difference, but it's a PNG file. Let's say if this were if I wanted this transparent, you know, there's a way. Of course, I would just have to take it into Photoshop, take out the background. But that's how you do a quick picture file. And just to add to some more variety, we're going to find an audio file that we may want to. Let me just refresh this page. I'm going to pick out an audio file that we can work with. I think I got a Snoop Dogg instrumental right here, taking it back to the early 2000s. But anyways, we go here and open. Okay, as you can see, that's an MP3. And let's say WAV is a more commonly used file format. So let's say I want to convert it there. Of course, I don't want to send it to anyone. Convert. And it also allows you to add up to 5 different files at the same time, but we're not doing all of that. All right, so there we go. And of course, you know, MP3s and waves are different in quality and in size. Wave files tend to have better quality and also are very much larger. So we're going to click here. All right, save that. It's going to take about 40 or so seconds. But this tool, conversion tools, with my experience working with different forms of the media, you know, just different, you know, media files, these type of web tools are very much helpful, whether you do videos, whether you're a teacher that's just trying to put together a quick presentation, or whether you're a student just trying to, you know, put together I'm not going to say it quick because you don't want any of your assignments to be quick, but I mean it's essential if you're, you know, you're putting together some kind of history project that may require video, you know, just allowing you to download YouTube videos and allowing you, if you have the footage already, as you can see it's complete. If you have the footage already, it allows you to convert those video files to something that your editing software can recognize. So let's just make sure this works. Okay. And that is how you use DocsPal. I mean, it's very simple, 3 steps. Browse, and then literally step 2 is practically done for you until you get to right here, and it narrows down what kind of files you can convert it to, which can save people a lot of stress if you're not familiar with the many different extensions. And last but not least, convert, and it'll pull up a download link. But I mean, there you have it. That is my teacher lesson for DocsPals. I hope you do incorporate this in your studies, in your curriculum, because it is a very it is a very helpful resource online, and it's free, and you can't say no to something that's free and useful. So I hope you enjoyed, and once again, I'm glad you tuned in to my my webcast on this great web tool, and I hope you all have a great day.